all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.
Stellar assists, everyone. Sharing the ball just like LD2K, am I right? Think you have a great one? Send your plays with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. Later, everybody. See you at your next Sacramento Kings Beam Team game inside of NBA 2K23.
A two-time Hall of Famer, one of the best centers of all time, and most recently, adding coach to his
This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, BA. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Smith in at the point. Now here's Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Winslow. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Going all the way to the rack. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Gobert.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Grant's shot is off. Here's Smith. Oh, rejected by Lillard. They retain possession. Count it.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Now here's Winslow, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Nurkic. Winslow with the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Smith against Lillard. Smith passes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
Lillard with the ball. His last outing, he had 24 points.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now here's Smith, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Drops in the three. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Timeout called. Portland. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. A shot to stop the drought. And here's Simons outside. Portland, no good that time either.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here are the Trailblazers now, looking for their first basket of the game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Here's Smith. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Simons outside. Outside Winslow. Back to Simons from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
Lillard against Smith. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Smith. Pass to Towns. Smith outside. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Poke loose. McDaniels with it. Winslow picks him up. Jumps up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Smith against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. That one rolls around and rims out.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
It's Winslow on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Lillard outside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the Trailblazers call time here. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
A divisional battle. Tonight, the first installment of 4 games between these teams. A chance to establish pecking order.
Now Portland with it, trailing by 19. Off target with the three.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Smith. He's got 10. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Anthony Simons. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. So it's Portland now. Outside Winslow. To halt the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Smith right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Smith at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Simons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Simons. And here's Lillard. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Sharp in for Lillard. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Smith. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Smith in at the point. Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Hi guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He contributed 52 points and was on point from deep. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
So it's Minnesota now. For 3, here's Lillard. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 6 points.
I love Dame's attitude. If the D is going to back up like that, that shot's no problem. Justice Winslow, one of those players where basketball runs deep. You know, his dad was a member of that legendary Phi Slamma Jamma team at the University of Houston with Drexler and Elijah.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
It's blocked. Edwards against Simons. Pass to Winslow. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Winslow had success of his own in college, winning a national championship at Duke in 2015.
Yeah, BA, as awesome as that is for Justice Winslow, it's been interesting to watch the career path. He's been tried at several different positions. He's had some serious injuries that have had him reshape his body in ways, but it's about finding what position he can be effective at. Through it all, he's kept working.
Now here's Smith. 18 points for him. Three-pointer. And another three for Minnesota.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Lillard against Smith. And that one's good. Lillard.
And Lillard just doing a great job of weaseling his way around the defense and getting into the paint.
Smith against Lillard. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Lillard outside. The shot. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. McDaniels passes to Smith. Grant against Towns. Back to Smith. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Now here's Smith. 21 points in the game. Over Winslow. Another miss by Minnesota.
Cool. Can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. But his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Nurkic against Gobert. Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Lillard passes to Simons. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Smith against Lillard. Here's Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Back to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Smith. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Here's Smith. Give him 23. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Simons passes to Lillard. Winslow with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Lillard against Smith.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now here's Smith, defended by Lillard. Lillard against Smith. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. Simons left side over Edwards. And it's Simons missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They get the rebound. Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well,
and so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now Lillard. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Winslow in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
It's Edwards on the wing. Smith against Lillard. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. The 3, Smith. Hits the 3-pointer. Smith's got 28.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Winslow. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Nurkic, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Nurkic. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Edwards finds Smith. Inside, here's Towns. Back to Smith. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Simons against Edwards. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And another three from Minnesota.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside Winslow. Fires the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Graham. Over Towns. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. Gobert's got his 3rd assist of the night. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Simons with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Timberwolves foul Jaden McDaniels. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Lillard. He's got 18. Here's Simons. No good there. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Gobert. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Outside Winslow. The 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, Justice Winslow takes time to balance himself and measure the defense there. That helps him maintain good body position before the launch.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Smith. Here's Towns. He's covered by Grant. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Simons passes to Lillard. Nurkic with the ball. And here's Simons outside. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Who was stolen by Lillard. And they're on the run. And the dunk by Lillard.
With how hot Damian Lillard can get, you cannot let him steal the ball and then put one away in the open court. Here he comes.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Smith with it, defended by Lillard. Smith against Lillard. Clock at 6. Smith passes to Towns, and here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Simons. Winslow with the ball. Lillard with the ball. Back to Winslow. Lillard outside. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Lillard's got 23 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Sharp, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Youth dance team. Timberwolves.
So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 17. Here's Smith, and he drives in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Jeremy Grant. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got 35 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Sharp. Here's Grant. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Sharp. Another shot. The shot comes out. Oh, good D by Edwards. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Grant finds Simons. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Smith. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Grant, covered by Towns. Back to Winslow. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
And the Blazers making a change here. Little's checked in. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Smith. Good on both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And for Minnesota, their shooting has been incredible. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Smith in at the 1.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
And here's Smith. Pass to Towns. Back to Smith. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past.
Smith.
Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too.
Sharp's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Smith against Lillard. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Winslow. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Anderson. Smith outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 46.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Lillard. Yep, that one's good. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
Lillard against Smith. Outside Edwards. Back to Smith. Left side Anderson. To the left side wing. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Sharp. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Smith. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Timeout called. Portland.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Knox, he's checked in for Grant. Thibault comes in for Winslow. Mays, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Knight, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Anderson. Smith against Thibault. Back to Smith. On the wing, Rivers. Smith outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Mays. Down low. Here's Thibault. Prince grabs the miss. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant